Y'all, welcome to Soul Tales, episode 25. My God, 25, most anticipated. And we're back. It's just me for now. Just me for now. It's your boy Kaleo. Welcome everybody in. It's the first episode of first Soul Tales of 2024. So let's go ahead and bring the crew in. It's been a while since we've been together, but let's see who we got in the crib tonight. We got CB, we got Cardo, we got Be Easy, we got R Money, we got my bro E Rich. Fellas, come off mute. Welcome to 2024.
What up?
Yeah. I already told all of y'all, but Happy New Year's, everybody that's watching.
Yeah. Happy New Year. All that good stuff. My God, it's been about 4 weeks, 5 weeks? It's been a minute.
Yeah,
not a little bit longer than that.
Good to see you guys. Good to see you. I want to thank everybody for chiming into the green room. I did give a little prerequisite in the green room that we were about 5 minutes late, just because I had this update on my laptop that I had to get done if we wanted to run the show correct. So it's either 5 minutes.
That's what we're calling CP time now. You know what I mean? Got a laptop update.
There we go. Exactly. I had to run the update. I haven't been on this. Well, it's been a week because we are back with we are something else. But anyways, CB, what's good with you, bro?
Hey man, I'm glad that we're almost to the weekend. And you know, it's my favorite time of the month, bro. We're getting to talk sneakers with the homies.
Absolutely. Cardo.
What's good, y'all? You know, what can I say? We talking shoes with the fellas. You know, Be Easy rocking the Jim Jones bushy braids. Shout out to him.
JD, yes, indeed.
Off the break. Be Easy was good, bro.
Not much out here, man. Grinding, bro. Just trying to make this 2024 bigger than it was last year, man.
Okay. Our money with the shades on tonight.
Hey man, just happy to be here, man. Happy to be here. Happy to be here.
I didn't pay the electric bill. Almost. Sammy, what's good?
Sammy, what's good?
We'll see Sammy next week. Sammy be here next week with baddie behavior. Okay. Mr. E Rich himself. What's good with you, bro?
It is what it is. Our money looked like the black version of
I already know you about to say something stupid.
Can't even get it out.
You look like the black version of Weekend at Bernie's right now. Like it's really good. And if you know the two other ones that he was with while he was been out, you would understand why.
We are not. Look, I appreciate it, man. Look, it's been a minute since we all been together under one roof. Last time we were here was top 5 sneakers of 2023. What a way to close out the show. What a year! And if y'all haven't seen that episode yet, chime in. You mean you don't have to watch all 5 pairs. Just at least see what the sneaker of the year was. That's all. At least chime in for that. And if you haven't watched the top 5 albums of 2023, you need to go ahead because we are getting started on top albums already. I got the fellas here, and they know how I feel about this brother.
Oh my God, yeah, I already know where this is going. Oh my God, dog.
Coded a Friend, Lyrics to Go, Volume 5. If you want bars and production, that's all it is. I mean, I'm gonna give you the basis behind the album, right? I know we typically don't talk music that much here, but I'm gonna just give you the basis since we're here, and I want y'all to listen. He wrote and recorded all these tracks while he was on tour. And if you haven't seen the rollout, this dude is he's recording one of the songs in the desert Like, man, it's different rollout. Like, this is real hip hop. We're not talking about commercialized stuff that may or may not get played on the radio. This is like real hip hop stuff. Like, I appreciate the grind for sure. Bianca, good to see you.
Most depth, huh?
We becoming old heads, man. This is what real hip hop sounds like.
All right.
Dee, good to see you. All right, so
had this conversation.
And look, I ain't gonna hold y'all up no more. Let's just go ahead and dive into it. Is this the graphic right here? Is this what we need to go with? Yeah, I think that's the one. All right, so all right, y'all. Look, it's a Soul Report. Let's get busy. What we gonna start with? Let's start with, what the show is called, Most Anticipated. Let's start with the most anticipated. So I kind of switched up the notes that I sent y'all. This is my bad, but I wanted to get a real reaction on some of the things we're getting ready to talk about. So most anticipated. We are at the beginning of the year, and we know we've seen a lot of sneakers lists drop towards the middle of last year. And I don't know why they always tell you what's coming out next year for the Jordan collection, or what Nike's getting ready to drop at the end of next year. Like, at this point, we already know what one of the December releases is going to be, and it's the reimagined. Is it the Black Toes? It's one of those. One of those is the reimagined. That's the December release, supposedly, right? But that's not on the list right now. I want to talk about some of these collabs or some of these things that's getting ready to drop. So while we're sticking with Jordan, and my brother E. Rich put this in one of the chats. I saw him send it, and I had been looking at these for a while, and I was torn. So this is the Soul Goods Jordan Airship collab, right? The Prove Yourselves drops January 20th, 2024. So I'm sorry, February 20th.
I'm say that's already.
I know it's getting ready to drop. It drops next week. It drops next week, actually. 2024. $150, right? Brown and gray suede, mesh toe box, gray sole, and it's got a debossed tiger on it, right? Now, we always talked about overkill of Jordans, colorways, and sometimes maybe not the right collabs, right? We know some of the Marcus collabs have been dope, but some of these other ones that Jordan has partnered up with have not been. So I want to go around talking about these. Now, we all know last year on a couple people's lists, the Airships made top 5 sneakers. And this is an Airship. And Airship is a version of the one, if you want to say so, more distressed a little bit. But I want to talk about this. Are you guys excited about this? Have you been seeing this colorway? Are we getting ready to get overkill with an Airship collab now? Cardo, I see you ready. You want to go? Go ahead, Cardo.
They should change the names. Them shits is the Air Shits, because them is shit.
Yeah, I don't like them joints.
They changed. I'll be honest with you. When I first seen them, they reminded me. I don't know if you all remember. There was a pair of Dunk High Safaris, maybe like 15 years ago. That's exactly what those remind me of, except for it just doesn't have the little safari little bead print on it. But that's what that reminds me of. Yeah, I'm not feeling those.
Now, wait, is it the colorway or the silhouette?
It's the colorway. I mean, I have the Armar Airships, and I think those are dope. Like you said, they were on a few people's lists for last year. So yeah, the model itself, I'm not bothered by. I'm not bothered by Nike oversaturating the color. We know that that's what they do. When something get hot, they gonna wear it into the ground. It is what it is. This is just not a dope colorway.
And what about the $150 price point? If just in general for the sneaker.
Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, that price point doesn't bother me. I mean, I think the days of like $100 shoes, unless it's a dunk, are over with. Like those days are done. So $150 doesn't bother me.
Justin.
I just don't like the color combo.
I got
like
you.
It's brown. You tomorrow come out in February. We get ready to get into spring soon. Not wearing brown in the springtime.
CB.
I mean, I can echo some of the same sentiments that Cardo had. Like, it's definitely not for the season that's coming up. And I like the Airship in general. I am a fan of this color, like this color scheme in general. I talked a little bit about how over the winter I bought a lot of like brown and tan and earth tone shoes, and this is kind of along those lines. But And generally, I'm a man that really likes the material, all that shit. So, the thing is like the package together. I probably need to see him in hand, honestly. Like, I'm not
Yeah.
to write him off, honestly. Like with the details and some of that stuff, I think are pretty cool. But this is a shoe that I need to see in hand. Like, y'all know how I've been recently as far as buying the shoes. It's either got to be something that I really, really want or something that I've been waiting on. So that's me.
CB lives by a different life model and creed than a lot of us.
Right.
Absolute facts on that one. No, listen, this is
Great, good to see.
so I did send this shoe because there's like an aspect of the shoe that you're like, I like it, and then they just completely like fuck it up like at the end, right? Just when I saw the toe box and I saw that it's almost like mesh, it was like, so you went from luxury to all right, then to just fuck it, right? Like they just kind of went backwards with how they should have really put this shoe. And then you put the airship tag on it. It almost makes me want to be mad at the shit that I bought last year. Cause it's like, then if this is your follow-up, God, we know what happened last time I talked about Union. You know what I'm saying? It's like, here we go. Like, why do extra, right? If that was an all brown shoe and it stayed that same material, or if they would have just did the whole gray material all the way through and maybe just did the Nike check with that suede, then it'll be dope. But here we are again, the normal fans. We create a shoe that should be online, and then they won't let us do it. And then next thing you know, they'll be in somebody else's general release, and then for like $170, and we won't get it. But it is what it is. Like this, they just miss it. Like this, it's always that. Damn, I was hoping that you guys got it on this one, and you didn't. And you starting off the year fucking it up. So,
yeah, not a good collab shoe. Not I don't know. I looked at it for a while. And I was like, even with a different pair of like alternate laces that it came, would that change how I felt about the shoe? I was like, not really, because what other alternate lace could you put with that? That could come with that would change it. I mean, we know you'd probably get a sail lace. You'd probably get a lighter brown, and maybe you get that gray. Could you? And I was like, well, maybe you go outside the box. Maybe you put yellow with it, right? Something like way over the top just to accent it. And I still can't bring myself to it. Like you said, that mesh. I really need to see it in hand and see some people rocking them online. And maybe LeBron need to pull up at a game with them on for me to feel a little different about them.
Right.
And the price point is fair because a lot of things getting oversaturated with the price. Go ahead. What you say?
Nothing can save him, bro. Just hang it up. Nothing can save him. Yo. Nah, you can't save these joints. Yo, like I'm with E-Rich. They in the beginning, like they were doing good. They were trying to get there, and they didn't finish strong, bro. I don't understand the two-tone. It just it's disgusting. Yeah, I just hate this shoe, bro. Get this shit off the screen. I don't look at it anymore.
And he's got glasses on already, man. Like,
this is terrible.
Like everybody was saying, I don't like it ain't the color way, it's the color blocking. The white, where the white is, if like E. Rich was saying, if you had made the check maybe white, but to me that's it looked like a mid color. That looked like a Jordan mid colorway.
In the mid,
that's all you had to say. That's all you had to say, B. That's all you had to say.
To be honest, you know,
the man ain't do nothing to nobody in this.
Right. Look, I like some mids, but this colorway looked mid. Like it looked like it went on some mid shoes. Like I'm mad. Like you said, they put the Airship on it. Airship got a pair of white and navy blue ones coming out like next week.
I saw those.
Yeah, they kept the color blocking with that.
Those are dope. It's the collab.
Yeah, they doing too much.
So good.
I think what messes this shoe up really on that toe box where that brown is. If they had made that gray, and the gray had went all the way through, and then so it was really color blocking. Brown in the back, gray in the front. It would have looked better. Yeah, it was a bad design in a way that they laid out the color schemes because it's not even evenly distributed on the shoe.
Yeah, that's a mess.
Like Rich was saying though, like if that brown in the front was just not the mesh, like if it was like the same material in the back, even that would give it a shot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it looks different. It's a mess.
This shoe is a mullet. Zuckerberg.
It looks like you're supposed to wear brown. It looks like you're supposed to wear
Except
brown
for the parties in the front with this one, the business is in the back because that's where all the luxuriousness is.
It looks like you're supposed to wear brown corduroys with these. And I'm not putting on no damn corduroys.
Like I couldn't even picture wearing jeans with these.
Yo, them dresses would be at Foreman Mills, bro.
Yeah.
I'm about to start calling these the Welcome Back Carters. Like that's
Oh no.
Nigga get a whole outfit from Foreman Mills for $44.
No bullshit. Yeah. Welcome to Foreman.
We just talked about how bad these shoes are.
Right.
You still won't see them. I bet you still won't see those Ross these at those Ross finds that we see on the internet.
Oh no, they're gonna sell out. They're gonna sell out.
Sell out.
Yeah, somewhere because I mean it's just people just want to buy shoes, and there are people somewhere that's gonna think that this colorway is super dope and want them.
You know who those people are? The same ones who love to see Taylor Swift every time Travis Kelce catches up.
It's somebody.
Straight too. God damn.
Yeah, hey, maybe the people who like Soulfly is going to get it because they support the brand. But
Daddy, good to see you. So you know what? Speaking of catch a straight, I'm just going to tell a quick story.
Phil,
now this more on the Kendall B show
first, son. This is disturbing. I don't want to see these joints anymore. Thank you.
I'm fucking up his
Yo.
This is how we're bringing in the new year, man.
So look, catching strays. So if y'all get a chance, get on Station Head, listen to the Kendall B show from this morning. All Kendall wanted to do this morning was pay tribute to Anita Baker and Alicia Keys for their birthdays. And all of a sudden, you had a Babyface burner account going there. You had a Stedman burner account going there. You had 2 Anita Baker burner accounts. Somebody showed up as Rodney King. This shit was out of control. It was one of the most beautiful, like, improv shows I have been a part of. That shit was hilarious. So, but yeah, if you get a chance, check it out, Station. But look, back to business. We'll get back to that. Okay. Most anticipated.
What are we doing? Ugly shoes, Mike?
Here we go. This is Travis Scott, Jordan 1 Low, Canary Yellow. Expected to drop July 6th of this year. References Elkins High, Travis's high school. Unisex shoe. Price point $150. Now, only reason why I brought this up because Sneaker Hype Beast will determine all the hype around these shoes so resellers can get their hand. We know what the resale game is, right? We know all the hype that has to go into these shoes because you want to sell out because the flip game or StockX game, whatever it is, has to be the high price point. And then we know what Travis has brought to the sneaker game. That original Travis 1 that came out, that was ridiculous, right? Everybody was hype over that because it had the backwards Nike check. Then he did the lows. Remember, CB, you and I were at the concert, and we were like, what in the hell? What are those? And we went internet diving and finally found out that it was a low dropping. And then he did the 6s, and then he has the Mac attacks. Like Travis has put his stamp in the sneaker game because of one who he's affiliated with as far as relationship wise. Right. We know the power that they bring. Right. And then also just because of his hip hop status, Travis is probably a major superstar to the generation underneath us and maybe under that, too. Right. We know how his festivals go. So Travis is an influencer. Let's put it this way. Travis is probably the Pharrell.
Wait, what did you just
generation. Say? What'd you say? What I miss?
You just said we know how his festivals go.
Oh, well, you know how people are major festivals, and yeah, we know what happened at his festival. But I'm just saying,
damn it,
how crazy,
right? Damn,
I wasn't even going at. I was just talking about how major those things are every year. But anyways, so I'll bring this up because my questions are okay. How do you feel about the shoe? This is comparable to the Laney colorway of that Jordan 1 that dropped, right? Yellow and blue, different colors. It's a low. How do y'all feel about the lows? But are we getting Travis overkill now? Like, are we starting to get the market is saturated with Travis can't miss? So let's just do any and every colorway we can and put his name, attached to it, and they're going to sell out. The resale, I'm like, is the hype over with Travis because we're starting to get colorways like these? But again, hype beasts have hyped this up as being one of the biggest sneaker releases this year. Hence that it's getting a around July 4th release. It's getting a summer release. So let's talk about that. Oh, and the price point is what I say, $150. Again, affordable. But we know what the flip game is on Travis's. Be easy.
Honestly, starting 2024, Nike is losing this collab game like big time, bro. Like it seemed like they do on a parody, like, okay, collabs are big, just throw anything and see if they buy it. And we all know it's going to sell out, but it's like they're giving us anything right now. I don't. You want to do something? Give us the ones. Give us the high top ones. Just I ain't feeling it. I ain't feeling it at all. They're gonna sell though.
We know that, yeah.
Can't wear them, won't wear them. Regardless of the fact that they got the red blue shoestrings is just it's laughable at this point. But
evil villain laugh, Dimitri.
Nah, listen, I think this goes into like they're not trying anymore.
Yeah.
Like, once you reach a certain level of like if it was the first initial ones like you talked about, right? That moment of when we saw a pair of shoes, you were like, damn, what are those? Like these are we're not there anymore. Like he's just like, I drop another color. This is the version of Jordan coming out with the Laney Hills or his high school, right? He's just following suit on what's already been done, and there's no creativity outside of what we've already seen before. To be honest with you, it's almost like, can Travis Scott actually do a collaboration with another number that's for lack of better terms, a trash number to most people, right? To me, a true creative artist, figure out a way to make a 20 whatever number that's trash and turn that into something.
What about it then? Since you don't like tubes,
listen. A 2 in this colorway would look like some Homer Simpson like feet. Like it just wouldn't work. Like it just. I mean, but I get what you're saying. But I'm thinking it on this side. Like there's no more trying. Like this is just like. This was already done. We'll do this one next. Like, just put that out. Like the Mac Attacks, I'd rather the OG versions than the one that
I was gonna say that. Yeah, the OG Mac Attacks was better than me.
It was better. Yeah.
So, but this is a no.
Yeah, nah, man. In the words of the late great Rick James, man, wish I had more thumbs. Yo, yeah, nah, I'm not feeling those drinks, man. It's not even yellow though. That's the thing that got me. It ain't even like it was a darker yellow. This is a light yellow. Like it just, I don't know, like a Girl Scout sneaker, man. Like it's just.
You're a threes guy. What about this colorway in a 3?
I don't know, man. It's just throwing me off, bro. I don't even.
Okay.
Yeah. Next, it's terrible.
Can I speak freely?
Hold on 1 second.
There he goes.
Put him on the ledge. He on the ledge.
I don't care. I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't really felt nothing that Travis has done, period, since he been with Nike and Jordan Brand.
Okay.
He took a Jordan 1, which is one of the most popular Jordan models there is, and he flipped the Nike sign. So he basically took a Dennis Rodman design, flipped the Nike sign on one of the most popular models of Jordans. Everything outside of his ones that he touched ain't been that dope. The 6s, he put a fucking bag on the side of it. Them Air Trainer ones flopped. Them Air Max ones flopped. The Mac Attacks flopped. Like
I hated them dunks with the Paisley. I hated them.
Dunks flopped. Like we got to stop attaching just because someone's dope in another field, and because he brings that crowd over and they buy up his shit, that he's doing something dope. He has not done anything dope since he's been designing with Nike or Jordan Brand. And I hate that. I don't even hate. I'm cool with being the one to say it. I'm not sugarcoating it. All his shit has been trash. I don't own any Travis Scotts. I've never went after a pair because he hasn't done anything. Like to me, do something that stands out. Yeah. You know, like we made fun of the Soleil's last year with the the Bigfoot midsole.
Hey, at least he tried though.
Yeah, he took a chance and did something different.
Design something.
Yeah.
Yeah, all Travis has done is flip the damn Nike sign.
I got you.
And that design could have came from he walked in on the shoe before it was finished being stitched, and they just had the Nike sign. He was like, "Oh, leave it like that." Like,
I don't think he designed the damn thing. To be honest with you.
True. Did everybody go? Bees, you started off, right? Yeah.
We're good. I don't need to say anything on this.
Namaste.
CB, oh my bad. CB, there you go.
Nah, honestly, it looks like a GR just with the swoosh the other way. So, and the thing is, like, if we're being honest, like the whole backward swoosh isn't even like original. That's not an original Travis idea. Like that's been done before.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, I understand that he is not necessarily our generation, right? So we're not going to be the ones that just get hyped up over whatever he's doing. I mean, this is oversaturation here right now. You know what I mean? Like this is, and this is, like I said, it looks like a GR, but it's not going to be treated like that.
But you know what? Be easy. Even outside of that, even though we're not his market and we're not the generation that really listens to his music. If you design something dope, no matter what generation you are, we're going to be attracted to it.
I don't think he designed it though. I think they just threw his name on it. Like, just give it.
No, I think he probably sits in the room with them and says
he has some input because
he has some.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna put my name on nothing I don't have no input on.
Hey, Data Kardashian.
The person does that is Devin Booker.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
is that the second?
Actually, I think
second Booker joint on the show.
Devin
soundboard that with the bombs. Like, just drop a flex bomb on that one.
Devin Booker's is horrible.
Strays. All right, a couple more, and then we transition out. All right, so I wanted to put this one in there.
That's a New Balance bottom.
A-Tips,
Saucony Pro Grid Omni 9. Now, I put this up here because we've talked about the excitement around New Balances, right? The 1906R or whatever model you love, the New Balance, and quite a few models and colorways and collabs New Balance has done last year and that we're looking forward to this year, right? So I brought this one up because last year, a couple of us had J-Tips in their top 5, whether it was the Azura 2000 or the Grid Shadows. They were in our top 5, and for a lot of different reasons. The colorways are just beautiful. The artwork is beautiful on these shoes that he's put together. I was going to talk about this. He teased these shoes at Paris Fashion Week, and when he had boxes and all that, whatever. So we don't know. What'd you say? We don't know the exact release date of this year. I've seen fall. And don't necessarily know the price either, but I know general pricing for these are $120.
I can go first on this one.
You want to go first? All right, but yeah, let's do that. You go first.
This collabs letting me down 2024. It seems like that they had a great run and they feel like, hey, I can throw anything. That looks like a little protection package, New Balance, with the same type of colors he put on his regular shoe. And I just had him on my top 5. But this right here, I just think it looks too much New Balance. Just me personally.
Okay.
I mean, these are right. Like it's a colorway that we would expect, given the collab and everything. And I think Saucony does some dope stuff. These definitely are on like that dad shoe runner, New Balance, like Asics tip, Saucony's right in there, Saucony, however you pronounce it. So, I mean, I don't hate these, but again, this is not like a must cop or anything, but I'm not against these.
Yeah, I kind of follow what CB just said. It just goes along that lines of that Asics Nike Vomero, mesh look, walk shoe. I think the demographic they want to go after with this is that guy who's a dad that got 3 kids, but he still want to have some fly shit on and he running around at the park because I'm sure them shits is comfortable.
Oh, for sure. They look comfortable.
Yeah. So that's what that's about.
Okay. looks like
Crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
Savior.
I don't know, man. It's at this point, it's what to be expected. There's nothing that's like, oh shit. It's more or less like, it's more or less just like, all right, so this is what we're doing, right? Like this is, you go to that party, you get to the basement and you realize it's the same DJ that's playing the same shit that you heard last week. Like, what was I expecting going to a different house, but it's the same house party. So,
okay.
Yeah, these joints like they come with Lululemon sweats, man. Like, yeah, like I could just see like the chick at the yoga class with these joints. Yeah, like every chick downtown DC now. So yeah, I'm cool on these joints, man.
With them joints tied up like this.
Yeah. Super, yeah. No bullshit. Choking the hell out them joints, yeah.
All right. So I've looked at the collab with J Tips. I mean, he typically uses the same color palettes, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm not surprised at it. I like the silhouette of this shoe regardless before the collab. They do look comfortable. They are on my maybe list for the end of the year. I'd rather get the ones from last year first. Those are on my list first. And then if these, if they're lingering around come fall and the price point is decent, I might grab them, but I'm not on the must-have list. There's a lot of other fish to fry first. Married to
yeah, like 0 for 3, like 0 for 3 on shoes for next
year.
Yeah, man, there's a lot of good collabs.
All right, we got this is nostalgia joint though.
Okay, most anticipated. So, all right, y'all. Here's your chance to get the trifecta. Here's your chance to get the trifecta this year. 3 unicorns, 3 grails, 1 year. Right?
We got to separate that.
What'd you say?
Then we got to separate that. 2 of those are unicorns or grails. I don't know about the third one.
We took it deep. I want to hear what you got to say.
Where would you rank them?
So to me, all these 3 are a must-have. Starting with the Galaxies, they drop first. All-Star Weekend, which is going to be $215.24 this year. $130. $130 is your chance to get for $130. The Weatherman's drop summer 2024. $130. Nerfs fall $130. Now let me tell you,
Galaxy.
this is the year, because right now the Galaxies in my size 12 on StockX $730. Weatherman's in my size $1,125.
Yep.
Nerfs in my size $2 Gs.
Damn.
I can't count that.
And you can get all 3 of those cheaper than any price point that's going right now for one. If you're lucky. Now we know this. It's going to be a lot of shit working against you if you're trying to get these on Sneakers app. And so the point is, there's probably a lot of these sitting maybe from the original stock, which they're probably trash shoes and you probably can't. It's been a while, right? I don't know if you can even wear them at this point, because it's been a while, right? And if they've just been sitting and nobody's wearing them, the glue is probably.
Yeah, they had to remake them.
Yeah, they had to.
I'm saying what's
like an OG pair.
Oh yeah, you talking about StockX? All right, yeah. Okay, I'm about to say, goddamn.
No. The original pairs are probably not really good, right?
Nah,
so
for sure.
This is your chance to really get them before these drop on the unreleased pair. And how do you know which pairs you're getting if somebody decides they'd rather send you what they had, like the unreleased pair, and you get an OG pair, which it will fall apart. I don't know. But anyways, I think
you would know unless they're fucking with the labels and everything, right?
Yeah, StockX would know because the produce date is on the inside.
Yeah, we better.
So yeah, all 3 to me. If I had to rank them, well, the Weatherman's would be probably the number 3 out of all of them, and it'd be a balance between the Galaxies and the Nerfs for 1 and 2, perhaps. But anyways, I want to get your thoughts on it. Let's start with Ricardo, because you made a comment. You said you would separate the grails from unicorns.
Yeah, I think unicorn grail. I think the Nerfs and the Weathermans fall into that category, and the Galaxies are just as dope, but they don't. I don't think they go into that because they were way more obtainable than the Weatherman.
They had a GR. They had right. The other two didn't really have a GR, right?
Yeah,
no. Limited.
Yeah, super limited.
That's why those resale prices are.
The Nerfs actually. The Nerfs came with a Nerf hoop.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Like super dope. What I'm questioning is, are they going to sell out? Because kids today don't care about a lot of this old shit. Like they re-released the Big Bangs, the LeBrons from that same year as that KD, them orange ones. Them shit, you might get them under retail now on StockX.
Yeah, they still around.
Yeah, like
they sell out for the whole point of reselling though.
You say what?
Will they sell out just because of the resale game?
But I don't think there's a resale game though.
Okay.
Because the Big Bangs don't have I don't think the re-release of those Big Bangs have a crazy resale price. It might be under retail now at retail. So that's the thing. Like, these kids that's out here reading, they don't care about that shit. But I will go for all three. The 130 price point, I can see it because when they came out, they were $95.
Yep.
So I can see it going up, to 130 now.
And look, 130 is hella attractive for a $730 to a $2,000 shoe. I mean, go ahead, Bees. What you think?
I think if they do sell out, it'll be our generation. Like he was saying, the younger kids are not going to be hype over it. I think they will sell so somebody can try to flip. And then I think the price will drop once they find out that it's not going for the price they thought it was going to go for. But I think the OGs, I think they're going to try to buy them. But the younger generation is on something different. I don't think they even respect KD.
I was going to say that. I was say it has price to go into the player at the time, right?
Yeah.
KD's falling off from the sneaker game, hence why they retroing a lot of his stuff because the current stuff just ain't working.
But I think I don't think basketball shoes sell, period, though.
Yeah, I mean, if the nigga would just get a haircut, then we would have something else better to talk about.
Stop. The man has a disease.
Yeah, okay. Well, so did Pops before he RIP, but he said looked like he got a bunch of spiders on his head having a meeting and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like at this point, what I'm saying is this. But B-Easy brought up a good part of do the kids even. My thing is this: his name just got brought up based upon is he in the GOAT conversation?
Mm-hmm.
How funny that we are bringing this up. All-Star is right around the corner. Shoes getting ready to drop. Not by the way. Listen. This is definitely that one. I got my chain that I'm gonna put on when it's time for my segment because that's where I'm going with it this year. There was a imitation of the Galaxy as a LeBron. And everybody trashed the shit out of it. They was like, why is he doing the same colorway of a Galaxy for All-Star Weekend when that was never like, what are we doing here? Like, nobody's buying LeBrons. I think when was the last time you seen somebody wearing LeBrons on a regular down the street? You know what I'm saying? So these are, I hope, as the true sneakerhead, these fall off the radar of these young kids, these young resellers that don't know shit about shoes. These are the shoes that us right here on this panel are looking for that we looked for back in the day, right? But these didn't have that hype feel like and I'm gonna say this in the sense of a Barkley or a Penny because of the environment of where this was from, right? These shoes to us have that appeal, but to the general, what we call general population, mm-hmm. I don't think what do we call him? Chad was checking for the Galaxy when KD was wearing them back in the day. We were, but Chad wasn't. Yeah. Chad was checking for the pennies because Penny had a different aura about him that was more mainstream than what KD has. KD doesn't have now that same level of. He doesn't like. I'll put it to you like this: we're talking about Booker's shoes being trashed compared to we've been saying that KD's last 3-4 numbers have been trash.
Yeah, for sure.
I think I think that goes to something a little deeper. Because I will say, that Galaxy colorway that KD came out All-Star Weekend, and that was probably some of the best All-Star shoes.
Oh my, that was an amazing rollout.
Yeah, this KD4, the Kobe, what was it? The Kobe 7, the Foam Posit, the Big Bang LeBron 9s, all orange.
That was a good rollout from
I think what it is, I think basketball shoes now are no longer designed to be worn off court.
Yep.
Right. Perform all performance.
They are based for basketball. And I think and even though he's catching strays tonight, I think that's what they tried to change with Devin Booker's shoe.
Agreed.
They tried to make his shoe a little more lifestyle looking and less basketball. And now it's like, oh no, that's not it.
Those shoes are the Oldsmobiles of Nike, of the Nike collection.
I'm just gonna be in Kohl's.
No, but the thing is, if you look at the shoe, if you remember Nike used to like advertise in their stores the NSW section. That shoe literally looks like it should be on the NSW wall, Nike Sportswear. It doesn't look like it should be on the basketball wall. Mm-hmm. If you look at these don't look like basketball performance shoes. Like these, you can envision outfits. And wearing these outfits
because it's almost in that cross training range, kind of like
exactly. It has nothing to do with basketball. Shoes now, like that they're making for KD, LeBron, they look like basketball shoes.
Yeah,
I mean, there's not much different from the LeBron 20 and the Ja Morant 1. They look a lot alike to me.
Yeah, shit, Kyrie too. The low top Kyrie drinks.
But I'll give you this though. I'll give you that real quick, Armani. The fact that Ja though has that more. He's got the younger appeal of what he do. He did the Halloween version. So at least with them, they realize that a younger generation, that even the older the OG generation is watching him. Like if he's the next one up, right? Then there's a certain appeal that they're not giving that to other players. Like I said, PG, we're not even gonna go there. But there's certain his what is it? Shit.
The first
I want to say the PlayStation version joints that they do every year. His right.
Mm-hmm.
They stuck in that. Now he's stuck. You can't do anything else because we've never seen it before.
I think that's also done because they were trying to just pull in the gamers to buy his shoe, because I think they missed the window of PG in his prime. And when he should have really gotten a signature shoe, because they were still pushing Kobe, KD, and LeBron. Because
he got injured though, but there was a part of that where it was basketball because he got injured, and because when he got injured, then there was nothing really for them to sell. So
correct. I agree. Yeah, I agree.
Oh nah. Yo, one thing about the PG joints, man, those first ones, man, they were asleep because they came out. Nobody was expecting it. And I'm joints was man. That's one of the first signature joints that was really good, man. But to these joints right here, man, I rank them just like this: the blue ones first, and then the Weathermans, and then the Galaxy joints there. But I want all three of them.
Hell yeah!
But if I can only pick one that I can get, it would probably have to be the Weatherman joints, yo. Because I just like that green, man. The way that joint pop, yo.
Yes.
Okay.
Y'all have said a lot and laid out pretty much all the points for the most part. But these are all cops. You better believe that I still go on eBay and check to see what the prices are on there on a regular basis for some shoes that maybe have been worn once or twice, because that knocks off a few $100s. But I do think that these will be the ones, because if you look, they've been doing KD retros. They're all sitting. You can go on the sneakers app, look at what's in stock. They're right there. Like
I didn't want to say that because you probably just jinxed this shoe.
No. But that's the thing. These will sell out because these have history. These have history. So it doesn't matter necessarily that the kids these days don't fuck with KD the same way and don't care about these sneakers. Weren't anything for them, because what were they doing in 2011? They weren't doing what we were doing in 2011. You know what I mean? When these came out. So these mean something different to us. we came up in an era where you did wear basketball shoes as like your sneakers out. Like that's how many house parties did we go to? You were wearing your sneakers. You know what I mean? So these are different for us, but because there is some of that history behind it, I do believe these will sell out. I'm hoping this is actually going to be more like because I don't care. Like I want the shoes, right? So if they produce a lot of pairs and make it easier for me to get them, I don't care. Like the clock kiss of death that they redid in 2021, you can get them in my size for like under $100. The original pair that dropped, the OG pair, are still over $1,000. You know what I mean? I bought multiple pairs of the joints that came out in 2021 because I love the shoe and it's close enough to the OG that I just wear the hell out of them. So it's one of those things where if that's how these work out, as far as I'm concerned, that's great because that means I'm going to get them. But you know, I do think that these will sell out. I do think that there will be a little bit of a bump in terms of the resale prices, but it's not going to be what it is to get like the OGs. But if I had to rank them, the Weatherman's my favorite of all time. And I do think that this is the best KD model that he ever did. Personally,
didn't this model get the Sprite colorway too?
I don't remember.
Say that one more time. What was the question?
Didn't this model get the Sprite colorway? Wasn't it yellow and didn't they get the yellow and blue Sprite? They call them the Sprites.
No, it wasn't a Sprite. The yellow and blue ones were the scoring titles.
Scoring titles.
Oh yeah.
That's right. Scoring titles.
Yeah. No, for this model, my favorite has always, well, not my favorite, but my top. It's my favorite. What's the for his aunt?
Oh,
On Pearl joints.
Yeah, Pearls. The 4 on Pearls are the best ones to me.
Oh. All right. I'm going to bypass the last story. We can get into the show a little bit more. So I ain't got to drop some stuff this month, but we're working on all the intros. Everybody gonna have it.
That's good.
We got it. All right. So we got Be Easy's fashion. What you got for us this week? This month.
So every month I like to basically highlight a designer with streetwear. And this month I want to give a shout out to Daryl Brown and his Midwest Kids. Actually, Kaleo actually has a hoodie on right now. He collaborated with Walmart, and this is the first streetwear brand to ever collaborate with Walmart.
Dope.
For its Black and Unlimited initiative, Walmart has partnered with Network and Daryl Brown to produce a collection inspired by planting seeds and giving flowers. So I thought this was dope, especially being the owner of a streetwear brand. I've never seen anybody collab with Walmart. The price points are very, very affordable. The T-shirts with the logo right across the chest is only $9.98. The one that the young lady has right there, that's $9.98. That says planting seeds and giving flowers daily. The hoodie is $19.98, and they got a matching sweatpants for $19.98.
Nice.
Hoodie for $20.
Varsity jacket. So basically a whole sweater you can get for $40. Wow. That jacket he has right there, you have to go on to network.com. They raffling it for $1. You get a chance to win the bucket hat and that jacket right there. So just being a streetwear owner and just being our culture, collabing with Walmart, that's a big deal. Like that's serious.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Talking about
the stores it would be in 700 stores as well as Walmart.com. So go ahead, go on to Walmart.com, check it out. And hey man, that's cool. Yeah.
Shout out
so
to
flowers.
When he sent it this way, I was like, yo, I got one of those hoodies. Yo, I mean the materials for $20. When was the last time you seen like a designer $20 hoodie that we all would wear? I mean, we all would rock this. I mean,
right.
Puff.
So
this is Puff letters. Midwest Kids Puff letters, and a little small one. It's not Puff, but it's painted just like we were talking about. But yeah, Puff. This look, $20.
Yeah, I think I might go in there and order one just to support. I don't know if I wear it because I just feel weird. I'm not a Midwest kid. Running around with a Midwest Kid hoodie on. I'm from the East Coast. Just seems a little weird, but touche.
If y'all want more information, they did a good piece of it on Complex Under Style. Gave them the whole thing of what the giving flowers is about and planting seeds. So it's a positive message. So that's big. That's
that's dope.
All right.
All right, so this week for retro, well, since it's the new year, I want to introduce the segment again. Retro are shoes that we want, sneaker brands to bring back retro 'em so that we can buy them. Shout out to Nike for retro and these KD4s that we all been looking for and waiting. But this week, I'm going to go old school and talk about the 1997 Foamposite Pro Voltage Yellow. Again, the shoe came out in 97, the same year as the original Foamposites, but then they put out the Pro with the Nike sign on the side. And this colorway was one of the original colorways of the Foamposite Pro. Again, it released in 97. The price point was 180. Yeah, 180. I've been waiting for this shoe to re-release for a minute. Hopefully somebody in Nike will see this, or maybe I can reach out to somebody I know that works for the brand, put a bug in ear, and be like, hey, we need this. Because they're trying to push the Foamposite. For some reason, it just keep coming across my screen. People talking about Foamposite. So it looks like Nike may be pushing this shoe. So Nike,
why do they do that with the Pro? Why do they? Because a lot of ones now don't have the Nike symbol on the side. That's the difference between all the foams, right? The Pro puts the check on the side, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I wonder. The Pippins were a Pro, right? The Tim Duncans were a Pro. I'm just wondering why they did away with the Pro and they just give you the basics.
Well, no, they still. I think the Pros wasn't selling as much, and
that's what it was. The Pros weren't selling as much, yeah.
And like there's only so many classic colorways of the Pro. You got the Dr. Doom, you got this one. What else? The original Pearl Pros. Some of those other colorways that they did with the Pros, they can't re-release them. Like when they did the brown ones with the cream or the baby blue with the white on the side, they can't do those.
Put up Dimitri's question because we can all answer that one. Serious question. I still have all of my original Jordans from the 80s and 90s. Is it worth me getting them restored?
Yes. Yeah. The question. Yes.
Yes.
No, tell them no. Just give them to us.
We distribute it out to everybody.
What size you wear, Dimitri?
Yeah, send them all. So me and Dimitri were talking. He has all of the suitcase ones. Dead stocked.
What?
Oh, well, that's 2000. That ain't. I want to know what he got from the 80s. Fuck 2000. What he got from the 80s? Shit, he might have some black cement 88s.
And we need to. That for sure. Yeah, not size 13.
Damn. Having your collection.
The price is the price. Hey, look.
Body in there. You
can't wear them anyway. They will fall apart.
Yeah, get them restored. Yeah, but yeah, they definitely will.
Do a soul swap.
Yep.
Yeah. Get
Bring
on
those
YouTube,
joints right back to life.
Get on YouTube and look at how people restore their sneakers, because there's a lot of people who have sneaker finds of stuff people have thrown away, and they clean them up. Oh, they restore.
Send them to my guy, the little bald head Mexican guy. I just saved $150. I see the phone and get in my zone.
Yeah, baby.
His videos are so fake.
It's extra. It's extra.
So he got games, and by the end of the video, he had white and red 13s. It wasn't even the same shoe.
Yeah, he got.
Oh, come on, E. We're keeping it 100.
Hey man, as you know, I do a segment called Keeping 100 where we display shoes and clothes under $100. I haven't did clothes yet, but I was gonna do it this week, but then I saw something else that I think the people would like, man. So we got the Nike Air Alpha Force 88. That's right now they are on Nike.com for under $100, man. $97.97, man. Just made it under 100, man. But yeah. So look, the Alpha 88 classic joints, man. You can't go wrong, especially the black and red joints, man. Come on, man. That's classic right there, yo. And it's good for the summer, man. You can still rock it with jeans and good shit, man. So yeah, there we go. Keeping 100, man. Nike Air Alpha Force 88. Yo.
True.
Dope.
That's that 80 dope boy shoe.
I was about to say that shoe got a whole story out here. Jerry curl, acid wash jeans, no shirt, basketball. Just got through dropping about 20. Fought a nigga after the fact. So dope.
Hey,
and hopped in a 5.0. Like so,
and
yeah.
He was drinking an 8-ball, yo.
For sure. But listen, the OE was in the paper bag on the bleachers, bro.
If my memory serves me correctly,
Snowfall.
I think if my memory serves me correctly, the dude who threw Trey his football back and Boys in the Hood had them shit.
You think he did have the dress on with the vanilla switches?
Yeah, with no shirt.
Look, I'm gonna chop that up and put that with this clip.
Yeah.
All right, listen, it's that time.
There we go.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
This is what we're doing this year. Okay, I gotta get it.
Jane. What that
He
was?
said the Cat Williams said.
I gotta get in my zone real quick. Listen, this segment for Is It Just E? Listen, we going
right.
whether it's a viral moment or whatever you want to call it. Unfortunately, we started off the show talking about certain collabs that they just didn't hit the buck. And I have to keep it super 100. And I gotta say this: these shoes are fucking ugly. Okay, I don't care what you have to say. I understand that there's certain things that we automatically attribute to a person that is a dope artist that has given us a certain shoe that we were looking for. Listen, shout out to Salehi for being a dope artist, but these are not it for me, bro. It's not to say that I don't think that you're a dope artist. That is, listen to what I am saying. This is not it. This is you putting a Crocs, you put a regular shoe on top of the bottom of some Crocs that look like Nickelodeons or some shit. And listen, this might be the most comfortable shoe. I understand and I appreciate that. But when I said it earlier, the level of artistry we are losing because it's just I'm just gonna do this shit and let's see what happens. This is what I feel like this is what we're getting. That Travis Scott shit at the bottom looks like shit.
That's right.
I would rather wear some. Listen. Bring back the fucking cool kid shoes. You know what I'm saying? The pro kids. I wear them shits before I wear these just because the Travis Scott name on it or the fucking Nike check is on backwards. These shits is horrible. Do better. And I mean that from the standpoint of some real true sneakerheads that's looking for somebody to really step out and be a creative mindset when it comes to this shit, not just give us bullshit just because you can give us bullshit. You're gonna put your name on it, have it be something where like you can be proud of this shoe. Nobody's knocking you for doing and trying. That's what we talked about. You try, but this is the fail. Travis Scott did not try on those shoes. They fucking suck. Salehi, you tried. You gave us the shoe. It might not be it for us. Some people, your people gonna really fuck it up, and they gonna sell the shoe out, and that's commendable. But this ain't it. So Is It Just E? Is stop with the bullshit.
It's not just E today, bro.
So what you're saying?
We finally agree on something with you, brother.
Yeah, finally.
So what you're saying is you don't like these shoes.
And
That's wild. He just gave us some New Balances. That was crazy.
Let me say I apologize for my take earlier on Travis Scott and kind of stepping on your segment, but I 100% back up everything you just said. This is bullshit. Them Salehis look like he stepped in fucking hot wax and then just let it mold to the bottom of the shoe.
Like Toxic Avengers.
And them Travises, like, come on, man.
They playing.
So I won't tell y'all that I'm getting the Salehis. I'll just wait and show them on cop.
But nah, yo, I actually got a small piece of throw up in my mouth from watching them Salehi joints. Just damn it, like I just tasted it, just looking at them joints. Yeah.
All right, CB.
All right, so we're doing a little bit of a different version of Piff, Pass, or Push, which is a segment here where I generally will show you two shoes. They generally are pretty similar, but you tell me whether you like them You like one or the other, or you don't like either of them. So they're either piff, you pass on one, or they're both a push. You feel the same. This is a little bit different because I gotta tell the homies, and this is not a sponsored like segment or anything. Hint, hint. eBay, give us some money. The Top Star program from eBay. I have to tell the homies about it because I signed up for it. It's this invite only program or whatever. So you sign up, and then I forgot about it. And then a few months later, I get this email from eBay where they're like, "Hey, you signed up for the Top Star program. This is what you got to do." So it's basically this program where if you're buying shoes through eBay, it counts towards like a total that you have to spend over like the first 3 months or something like that. And the perks of the program are that every couple of months they do a drop where you get exclusive shoes at their retail price. There's also like these events that apparently go on where you get invited to, and you get like some special dedicated customer support. What does that mean? I have no fucking idea. But what I do know is that I spent the amount of money that they told you to spend in the first 3 months, and I got an exclusive drop. And what was cool about this shit was that there was literally 40 shoes that you got to see what was being released ahead of time. You got to see what sizes were going to be available. And literally as soon as it goes live, I just logged in, picked my pair, checked out. They sent them to an authenticator, and then I got the shoes. And it's cool because literally like the majority of the shoes that you could get, a lot of them were stuff that like I did go for at one point, and now I caught the sneakers L or something like that. So the program is cool. It's one of those things where signing up for it doesn't cost any money, but actually to participate, it does cost money because you have to actually spend a certain amount in order to like be eligible for the drop and the program. So it's cool though, and because I went through the whole thing, I got some shoes, and I feel like it's at least worth talking about, and it's super applicable to tonight.
For the soul.
Yes,
so for shoe and tell, just to show everybody, Cardo's gonna be mad. This is actually the only pair of Travis Scotts that I got, and they have a bag on the side.
You got those for retail?
But I got these for retail. Like
Damn.
It's one of the it's cool though. Like there was probably 5 or 6 shoes on there that I thought for a lot of people they would be like heavily considering. For me to get these, this was one that stood out. So the program is cool. We're gonna see because I'm in it now for the year. So we'll see what the next drops are going to be or whatever. But for the homies that are into shoes and that actually like buy a decent amount on a regular basis, if you buy off of eBay, this is a no-brainer. So I would say look into it. You can Google it. You can go to topstar.ebay.com. eBay sent us some money. That is what it is.
Hey, I definitely like how they did that for the sneakerheads. It gave you an incentive. Most people don't do that. So it's crazy because I haven't been buying a lot of sneakers, but I got a pair from 08, 09 that's supposed to be redropping this year. And Carter was talking about phone posits. As you see, I wear these babies, and I'm going to buy another pair of these when they drop. These right here are my 2. Okay, it's raining outside, but I still want to be fly. It's a little bit of snow on the ground, but I still want to be fly. This is it's cold outside, or it's warm outside, and I still want to be fly. The foam posit eggplants are dropping again this year, and I'm going to re-up because, as you see, the yellow at the bottom. But yeah, these are one of my favorite pairs right here.
Well, your sneakers, but yeah, that's dope. I definitely.
And they didn't fall apart because I wear them.
Absolutely, yeah, I need those.
Yeah, classics.
There we go. Look, all this phone posit shit somehow just making it across the screen.
It's crazy you said that. Yeah, that was much.
So I went custom drinks, dunks.
Those are 2 people.
you chill today, bro.
Yeah, man. Made these joints, man. Some dunks.
Yeah.
Those are dope.
And it's like the mint green, kind of like Tiffany color joint, whatever.
Yeah, that's hot.
Wait a minute, they told me when I wanted to do the Tiffany's, them shits were sold out.
Yeah, because I was the last person that got them. with the money bag joint on the back.
That was dope.
There we go.
That boy got some Tiffany Louboutins.
What the customs run? You just let everybody.
No. The custom like 130.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I bet.
All right. So listen, we talking about the death of a lot of shoes, right? A lot of collabs. I said it a couple years ago. Well, actually, I said it about a year ago, maybe 2 years now. However long we've been doing this, they killed the 11 because they did so many damn colorways. Shout out to them bringing out the white North Carolina joints out this year, though. I give them that one.
Yeah. What they call them? Carolina Blues, or they call them? They change the name of them joints.
To me, they always gonna be the Carolina Blues. So you know what I mean. That's just what they're gonna get called. And I just have officially. This is my burial of a shoe that I will not be buying anytime soon. And it's the death of the one. This is it. This is the last one that I purchased. This is it. The airships that I got, and because of the way they did that shit recently to those airships that we just talked about, I'm officially done with ones. They are trash now. They every colorway possible, every collaborator and fucked up a pair 2, 3. There's no incentive on having a one outside of maybe if you can customize some shit, but then at that point it's still gonna be on their ones now. So I feel like shout out to Nike and Jordan for fucking up the 11 and the 1 for dropping a super amount of colorways that were unnecessary. So
true.
This right here,
we got 2. Is it just easy tonight?
Done with that shit.
Preaching.
Dimitri, it's a Top Star program. The
Top
sneaker.
Star. Yeah.
Top Star. Yep.
Top Star.
So lately, well, the last few months or so, I've been sending a bunch of Soul Link shit in the chat. First of all, it's been a lot of cussing on the show tonight. Y'all think coming back from vacation, it'd be a little more people be happy to see each other. It's a lot of hostility and a lot of unnecessary shots fired at random people tonight. I'm all for it though. Fuck
the shoes brought it out of us.
Yeah, you
I was in a good mood till I see some of them shoes, bro.
Your fault.
There we go. So I saw these in the Soul Links link that came through. I was like, yo, I missed out on them. I gotta grab them, especially under retail. $66.
Oh shit.
For the team ones.
Classic.
Yeah, classics. Like I had this colorway years ago when they first released, and then I dogged them, outgrew them. Back before I was like, let me just dogged them, outgrew them, whatever. But these came across the chat, the Soul Links for $66 from like Finish Line or something like that. Yeah, gotta have them. Classics, still wear them. So haven't worn these yet, but boom, there you go, $66. That's all I got.
Soul Links.
So I think I've made a conscious effort for this year doing Soul Tales and Shoe and Tell. I want to do shoes that came out before the year 2012. So
wow.
Went digging. This went along with my retro segment, old box.
Oh
yeah.
You can see.
Are you doing it?
Be easy. I mean, E-Rich Raiders 2005.
Oh man.
Phone positive today.
Silver, right?
Yeah, silver. It doesn't pick up as well, but yeah, silver and black. No sole separation. Still can be worn. Sole doesn't come apart anywhere.
Let's go.
They're from 2005. So yeah.
Them classics, bro.
Them shits still be intact.
So what?
For them to still be intact, you gotta wear those for sure.
I'll be honest with you. I probably haven't worn these in a year and a half.
Well, that ain't
but
bad.
At least the fact that you can say that.
Bad. It's just been
that ain't bad.
I don't know how. I don't know what I do in the house. Like those Gary Paytons I have. I mean not Gary Paytons. Those Kevin Garnett's. Like I don't know how my shoes stay intact. I don't do nothing special. I just put them in a box.
That's dope. Look, I believe that is everybody, and I believe that is our time. We appreciate everyone for chiming in.
Say one cuss word, Kaleo, send me $5. I definitely will. Kaleo, please have my drop. Shit. That shit was hot. I gave that shit earlier today. I got some new shit for 2024. I got my glasses on.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't want to say nothing, but I did.
And a man said he had my damn drop.
He got the Jim Jones braids. Like,
yeah, I'm giving y'all the grind mode, bro.
Your man Jim Jones was on the Paris runway with them shitty ass braids.
He gets his hair done. He gets a brush. And he go like this.
Yeah,
he's like, I'm too hood to be too neat. That's all it is.
I have two intro videos done. I didn't want just two people to have it. I wanted to make sure everybody got theirs.
I ain't need the video, just to drop. Just to
okay. We'll have everything together. Show.
Nike IDs, Nike by you. That's what our money showed tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're about to.
They switched it from Nike ID now.
I'll teach you tonight.
It's Nike free, Nike by you, right? Yeah, whatever it is. Yeah. Dope program. I got a pair last year.
I made 4 Air Max 1s last year, man.
Exactly.
And 2 pairs of Dunks. Like,
I'll tell you,
it is awesome.
What are they like? Side? Who remembers Nike Lab? They used to have the super expensive,
right?
Night shit.
Sure.
I could not.
No. It was a website. So they would do like Nike Tech, but it would be like the better quality stuff. A pair of Nike sweatpants might cost you $300.
Yeah, them shits was super expensive.
Yeah. That shit was like shit was like purple label and shit.
Yes. That's when I worked for the company. It came in handy to have that discount.
I believe
they just called. Yep, Thompson one. There you go. So look, we appreciate everybody for chiming in, man. Look, it's been a dope night. Always dope linking up with the fellas to talk sneakers. And everything else. So let's talk about where you can find us. So tomorrow, if you're on Station Head, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, chime into the Kindle B show. That's where you find a few of us that just have a good time over there. Noon on Fridays, we are Something Else presents the Abstract with your boy Kaleo. That's me. Then our money. Are you bringing anything back to Station Head? I know you popped.
Oh yeah, man. I'm bringing back Positive Vibes Only, man, on Tuesdays, man, 9 o'clock, yo. So yeah, be back over on. I'm on Station Head now. So yeah,
hell yeah,
let's go. No, and we can keep talking about it. We gotta get that basement kickoff going. We gotta get the basement.
Yeah, man, we gotta do that during one Friday, bro.
Let's do it.
I'm down.
What else we got on Fridays? Well, normally during we got Silent Workplace pop up on running at 12 Monday through Thursdays, and then I take over Fridays. Rollinism is about 3:20 Eastern Standard Time Monday through Fridays. I'm just trying to big up all the fam that always gives us shout outs. Shout out to Poppy, him and his wife Poppy Doe. Wednesdays 9 o'clock, and then Sundays 9 o'clock. The Poppy Doe show as Real Estate Poppy and Doreen. If I'm missing anything,
all that cussing I did, I might have to start bringing back
Cousin Crew. Cousin Crew Conversations Tuesdays, also 9 p.m. on YouTube. We appreciate their support as always, and look out for the We Are Something Else and Cousin Crew collab show. We're gonna drop that this year. Britt B, good to see you.
Shout out to everyone in the chat. That's been rocking with us this entire
absolutely.
show.
Absolutely. We 13 minutes over, but we appreciate y'all.
Yeah, they make the show fun.
Facts. Big facts. Sure.
Everybody have a great night. But yeah, look, that's where you can find us. A lot of great things coming out the
last time I seen one of these.
Kaleo's gonna cut that clip, and anybody under the age of like 30 is gonna have no idea what it is.
Exactly. Yeah,
that's that Master P ice cream man. Tape. That's what that one was.
A random White Clef John joint. Yeah, random.
That was good.
The first carnival joint, yo.
That was good.
Go-go tape. So I see those. I still got go-go tape.
Nah, me too. I still got a joint right now from '97, yo.
Yeah, you showed it live last week, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yo, good to see you. Hey, Chantel. But yeah, look, a lot of good things coming out the We Are Something Else camp this year, man. We working. Hey,
shout out to my brother, the Pissed Out, man. Shout out to my man, K Ego. Funny motherfucker, bro.
2024 weekend at Bernie's.
The videos, bro.
The King of Branch Avenue. The King
of Branch
Avenue.
Yeah, some
podcasts.
Yeah.
New episodes every Thursday, right? Pissed Out podcast every Thursday.
That's why I was late coming to the joint. I just recorded the joint, bro. Yeah, man. So yeah, Thursdays, man. Pissed Out Podcast on all streaming platforms, man.
Yep, we got
If y'all
merch.
aren't following them on social media, man, y'all missing out because
Yeah, we got merch. We got live shows happening this shit. We got all that great stuff. So
Nah, for sure.
that's it, y'all. Look, we something else. Episode 25 of Soul Tales, most anticipated.
Follow us on YouTube at WRSE Podcast. Be sure to like and subscribe.